Okay, this is a new, pretty much a nanny cam that I bought for keeping an eye on things here in the house when I was away. Now, when I first started playing around with it, because this thing is unbelievably inexpensive, I mean really unbelievably, and I thought, well, this thing isn't working. Well, it turns out the problem was operator headspace. Once I read the instructions clearly and looked at the menus, I was able to make it do everything I wanted it to do. Okay, so bottom line is it will do anything any of the other security cameras will do as far as detection, alarm, notify you on the phone, remote use. Now, I got in the car because I really couldn't believe it was doing it this well. I got in the car and drove 2 or 3 blocks away and was moving the camera around to look at different things around the room, and it was operating just like it would here 2 feet away. So that was impressive. So like if your camera alarms and you open it up, the app, and don't see anything, you can turn the camera around and look all around the room. That is cool. So I'm giving this thing 5 stars. When you look at the price, I really want to give it 6 or 7 because it's unbelievable. But once I read the directions clearly, it hooked up easily. The picture was crystal clear, and I'm going to try to attach some of the videos that I made and pulled off onto my phone. So hopefully you'll see it like I did. 5 stars, and you really might want to get you one of these. This is just to let you see what you can do with the app. You can turn this thing and look all over the room. It's just amazing to me what this thing will do. So, looks good. This is just some actual footage I took with the camera, just to give you an idea about how clear it is. I just found it very interesting, everything it would do. Okay, I just threw this one in there because somebody had asked me if their grandmother could read instructions across this camera. So there you go. I believe it covers.
Greetings. So I'm going to show you the problems that I'm having with the Java app for the camera. Now, once I got the camera binded, it works fine. But when I go into the Java application, okay, you see, it's not connected. So it won't give me real-time notifications because it continues to disconnect. Now I have one camera going here, and I have another camera going here. Now see this? I have to constantly exit out and then come back in and log back in to get connected again. So it will not give me alerts in real time if there is movement. Okay. Now, my settings for the alert is all day. I have the siren is on, and I have the alert area set, and I have a ringtone for my alert. Okay, I have a ringtone set. Let's see. All right, so I have this set. And see, it's not playing. It's not making any noise. All right, let me turn my volume up.
Hollywood, 48K Entertainment in Virginia for this recording.
So that is my alarm set for it. But when the alarm go off, I'll get a notification in my notification window that there's movement detected, but it will not play the audio for me. So if I'm not looking at my phone, I won't see the alert, and it's constantly disconnecting. So therefore, it's not always going to alert me if there's movement. Okay, so hopefully this helps understand what the issues I have with the camera and why I can't recommend it. Okay. Now, these are the alerts that I've had recently. Okay, it shows me my alerts. All right, but I missed these alerts because when I go in, it's not connected unless I come out and log in. And it doesn't make the notification sound. And each time that it has an alert, when I click on that alert, I have to log back in the app to see what the problem was, what was the movement. Okay, so it's not showing me in real time what it was that was moving around. So hopefully this will help. Thank you.
Insert your SD card, micro SD card, in the top of the unit. There's a little dimple on one side. Put the writing side of the micro SD card towards the dimple. It just inserts very carefully right towards the dimple side, and it just clicks right in. Very easy, very simple. Just make sure the writing side goes towards the indent. The back, standard USB cord, nothing special. If the cord's too long for you, you can get a shorter one. If it's too short, you can get a longer one. Same thing with the adapter. If the adapter goes bad, it's nothing special. You can, if you have a charging station or any of the other stuff, you can just tie this in with anything that you have that you use already. This isn't a charging cord. This is actually needs power all the time. Just so you know that. Don't think that you only plug this in when you need to charge it. It does require power all the time. Mounting, you can see the little brass hole here. You can actually, if you have like one of the little monkey stands or something that you use, like with my camera right now, you can use that to stick it on any table, wrap it around a pole, or if you have the actual stand pole. The mounting kit comes with this. It's just a little plastic dish. Screws come with it, with the little wall mollies. Screw the flat side to the wall. It'll insert right into the grooves, and it'll turn clockwise. It's a nice little setup. You have the little rubber pads here that'll actually push against the wall. Very solid installation. That's pretty much it for that. That's other than the SD card, very tricky. It needs to be formatted FAT32. You need to make sure. If you just put a card in, it won't just work. You need to make sure that the card is FAT32 for the 8 gig, 16 gig, and 32 gig. If you max it out like me with the 64 gig and the 128 gig, it needs to be EXFAT format. It's standard on a lot of equipment. It sounds weird, but that's just the way it is. So if you have an 8 gig, 16 gig, or 32 gig, make sure that you put the adapter in, stick it in a camera, stick it in your computer, format it FAT32. If it's 64 gigs or 128 gigs, format it EXFAT format, and you'll be good to go sticking it in the camera, and no worries. Okay, once you get your camera and your phone, you get it downloaded, the Jawa app, and it's very simple to set up with your camera, self-explanatory, tone, all that stuff. It's very, very simple. You get to this screen, and you can go to your playback. Just hit playback, and it's really, really good search. You can go to the hour, to the day, to the month of the year. That in depth. And I've erased all my stuff, and this is just the couple videos I put on here just to show the app. And so you can search, let's go to the 18th hour, and I want to edit my face out of here, so let me select OK. And say here's a slide bar. It'll move back and forth, and you can see the live video. It's actually moving. You can see the cats out there and everything doing their thing. Really, whoops, it was paused. You can see the branches moving and all that stuff. There is audio. It's really nice, crystal clear, going through a shade. I mean a screen, I may add, and really, really nice. I use this for my cats inside, catching them doing stuff when I'm not home. Another video on that later, and a few other projects that I have going. And you have a full set of settings for formatting the SD cards and other alarms and the LED, turning it on or off if you don't want the LED on the camera and that sorts. But yeah, really, really good setup. And you can actually go to, just tap on this, and you can go to the live settings, and the camera is actually live now. Let me put it back outside. And that's a live shot of everything going on outside. And you can do the toggle and take a look out there and see what's going on. Really nice. Slight delay, but it's expected. It's going through the phone and the Wi-Fi app. But really solid, cheap little camera setup if you're looking for just like what I did. So yeah, highly recommend.
Alright, so this is going to be an unboxing. So let's open this up. Alright, so this little camera is a security camera, and this little camera right here, and then it just comes with little extensions, like little directions on how to do it. And this right here has the plug, instructions, the thing to put in the bottom so it can, like, you know, go back and forth, some charger. Yeah, so this is all that comes into this right here. This is a little security camera. I'm doing an unboxing. Oh. I have to edit that part out. Alright, so this little camera is a security camera. And this little camera right here. And then it just comes with little extensions, like little directions on how to do it. And this right here has the plug, instructions, the thing to put in the bottom so it can, like, you know, go back and forth, some charger. Yeah, so this is all that comes into this right here. There's a little security camera. So then you get this together, and this, you plug it in right here like a phone charger. Plug it in, and then you just plug it into the socket, and then you just follow the instructions that are on the paper. I think you need to download an app as well. Bam, bam, bam. IP cam. Yeah.